What if monotheism wasn't invented by Abraham, Moses, or Muhammad, but discovered, lost, and rediscovered over and over again throughout history? Long before Abraham in the vast steppes of Central Asia, ancient peoples worshipped Tengri, the eternal, unchanging sky god. Archaeological evidence shows sophisticated monotheistic concepts existed as early as 3300 BCE. This wasn't the later, Sino-fied primitive shamanism we've come to know as Tengrism. This was complex theology centered on absolute divine unity. But watch what happens over time. Pure worship of the transcendent sky god degrades into veneration of individual ancestors, animals, stars, moon, and sun. Enter Abraham, around 2000 BCE. The Quran shows him systematically rejecting star worship, moon worship, sun worship, declaring, "I love not things that set." Abraham emerged from Mesopotamia during massive Central Asian migrations. He wasn't discovering monotheism, he was recovering it from the corrupted fragments of Tengris tradition. The evidence is in the language itself. Turkic Tor means traditional and divine law. Hebrew Torah means oral law tradition and written law. Both systems emphasize witness testimony, hospitality to strangers, honest business practices, inheritance laws. These aren't coincidences, they're restored memories of the original system. But Abraham's restoration didn't last. By Moses' time, the Israelites immediately reverted to calf worship when left alone. Moses' mission: restore Abraham's monotheism with stronger preservation mechanisms. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. Success. For centuries, Mosaic monotheism held strong, but slowly new corruption crept in. The divine became distant, mediated through complex priestly hierarchies. Jesus explicitly stated his mission: "I have not come to abolish the law, but to fulfill it." This was restoration language, not innovation. The kingdom of God is within you, attempting to restore the immediate divine-human relationship that institutional religion had obscured. But within few decades, Christianity developed its own corruption, and centuries later, with Trinity doctrine, incarnation theology, saint veneration, the divine unity was philosophically complicated beyond ordinary understanding. The way of Christ obscured the image and name of Christ, trademarked to be used by the established churches for cultural and linguistic dominance of the masses, leading to one of the darkest periods of European history, 600 AD to 900 AD, the Dark Age. Dark enough to give rise to the phantom time hypothesis. Islam arrived declaring itself the completion and perfection of religion, not innovation, restoration. The Arabic akmaltu means completed, perfected, made whole, absolute monotheism with no theological complexity, direct divine access with no priestly mediation, universal application with no ethnic limitations. Each restoration incorporated lessons from previous corruption cycles. Abraham established pure monotheism, Moses added legal codification, Jesus attempted spiritual renewal, Muhammad synthesized all elements with anti-corruption mechanisms, Islam evolved increasingly sophisticated preservation methods, systematic memorization preventing textual alteration, legal clarity preventing interpretive drift, universal accessibility preventing priestly control. The pattern reveals something profound about human nature. We repeatedly receive pure truth, gradually corrupt it through interpretation, then require restoration to original clarity. This raises urgent questions for today. Is Islam immune to corruption, or are we seeing temple period-style corruption patterns emerge that strips Islam of its spirit with a generation that sees the Bismillah but doesn't wonder why Rahman and Rahim repeated over and over? Perhaps modern secular ideologies represent the ultimate corruption, complete abandonment of the transcendent dimension that all previous traditions preserved in some form. Understanding this cycle suggests the constant need for restoration, not through new prophets, but through conscious return to original principles. From Tengri to Tawhid, the same truth keeps getting lost and found. Each restoration teaches us more about preserving what matters most. The cycle continues. The question is, will we recognize the corruption patterns in time to restore the truth before it's completely lost again? Sometimes the oldest truth is the newest revelation.